Hello, you guys. Good morning and welcome. It is I guess it's July the 6th already. I took a few days off. Need a lot of time in this doing what I do to regroup sometimes. It gets to be pretty draining when there are so many people that need help, serious help. Thank you, Spirit. Nothing happens by coincidence. But I am back to give you guys a reading. And I hope your 4th of July was really good. I hope you were able to contemplate some of the things that we all need to contemplate. We're going into tomorrow is 7/7, Lionsgate Portal. And it is a very active and a good time to manifest things that you need. Now, I don't mean just about the sports car. And I don't just mean about new house. Manifest the changes that you need to experience in this lifetime to continue to gain your own ascension. Okay? So, make sure you get those intentions up and out. Write them out tonight. You can. Any form of, I'm not big on ritual, but any form of ritual that you're comfortable with, write them out on a piece of paper, and then you can burn those over a bucket of water. Always be safe. You can also take those out in the night and bury them in the dirt. You're giving it to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, allowing her to take those manifestations and pick them up. This is just a reading for what the collective's energy is. It is not going to resonate with everybody. We already know that right out of the chute. However, it is going to tell you what how the collective's energy is going to be. We are getting into some really stressed times. There are a lot of things going on in the world that are changing, not for the good. We see the fall of a lot of governments happening. There is going to be more, can't make these cards up, there's going to be more confusion around the world. It's going to be chaotic for some in some parts. France right now is on fire. They have revolted against some of their laws over there. I think they're taking it way too far. Peaceful protest works a lot better. But we are under a stressful time, so, and that does validate for me that everybody's feeling this. It's not just us. There are 2 5s that popped out on the table. This is kind of crazy how it did this, but oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh. All right. There are 2 5s that popped out on the table. And these are both about both of the 5s in the deck that indicate just some kind of conflict. Whether it is conflict in your own head, your own thoughts, or if it is world conflict. Obviously, that world card came up. This is about some of the chaos and the confusion. There is, the 5 of Swords does make me feel like some truths are going to come to light with this 5. The 5 of Wands is saying, yeah, you know what, but not without a little more conflict. We're going to throw sticks and stones at each other pretty soon. Don't. Sit back and watch what's happening in the world and send good energy when you see that. But both of these 5s are about the change that is required of the collective right now. Crazy. We have 2 4s that came out. Wow, talk about crazy timing too. Look at that. The 4 of Pentacles is about the financial change that's going to happen, because that's those 5s. But because world domination of money is going to begin to change hands. I think the folks, the people that have the most in the world are going to continue to become wealthy. The rest of the half of the planet that is in the lower portion of that are going to continue to fight the daily fight financially. Okay. We've got the 4 swords, and that is telling us that there is got to be some healing and forgiveness. He's got to. Oftentimes, when we read these cards, the 4 swords, we fail to look at the fact that he's praying for something better. There's a stained glass window up there over his head. And it is a time that we can all pray for divine guidance too. We do need a little bit of God back in what we say and do. We had 2 queens come up. Crazy, crazy how these paired up. The Queen of Swords is there to let us know that we need to stand in our truth. We know the difference between right and wrong. We know that we shouldn't be saying cruel things to people, speaking with a sharp tongue, and that's exactly what that Queen indicates. We should bring truth and balance back in. She's looking right at the Queen of Pentacles. They're looking at each other. They're squaring off a little bit. We have an air sign and an earth sign kind of getting ready to square off a little bit because they're not in agreement. That Queen of Pentacles is about that financial change that I mentioned earlier. And she's sitting there very confident, knowing that she's going to be okay. And so are we. You know what? This recession or depression or whatever the heck it is right now is said and done. We're all going to be better for it. And there's other kinds of abundance that we can open our heart up to. I don't want this to drag on forever here, but we also have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. The Knight's kind of the guy that goes in, scopes things out, and financially, whatever you do, make sure you take this time to investigate anything you do financially. Talk is that the grid, the electrical grid, the computer grid in the United States could go down. That Knight of Pentacles is about keep an eye on your finances. You might want to have a little bit of green money tucked away. Although I don't know where you're going to spend it. Every cash register is computer operated. All right, Spirit, one more. All right. We've got the Five of Swords. That's a repeating energy from the other deck. That's just validating the fact that change is required through truth. Walk away. We also have the Six of Wands. Victory will prevail. we're going to be all right. No big deal. We're going to see some more shortages on the shelves a little bit. I keep telling everybody to stock up. You may have to go without your favorite pudding for a while. I found it very hard to find pears, canned pears, in the grocery store. There was a lot of other fruits, no big deal, but we're going to see those things roll around. But we're going to be okay with the Six of Wands. This is about a victory that is going to come. There's a lot of enlightenment that's going to happen. There are going to be a lot of people who soften over this big turn of events that's going to happen over the next year and a half or so. It may happen very abruptly, but sometime in the next year and a half, you're going to see this change come about. The last card that came up is the Lover's card. This is a karmic event. This is been written in the stars. It needs to come. It needs the cycle needs to change, and it needs to break. All right, there you have it. Quite an energetic reading for the Lionsgate portal for 7/7. I hope some of that resonates with you. Take it as sound, as I don't know if it's sound or not, but take it as good advice. Just don't let things bother you. We're going to do this. We'll do this. All right, you guys. I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.